Doshiteru Yokoso YouTube, and welcome to another 2v2. Today on the Ishiyama Ruins, and this is the most interesting map I have yet to fight here on FotS Samurai. My teammate today is Mr. Fluffykins, who you will all soon hopefully come to know and love as a Drunkard. He is going to be my co-op partner for the co-op for FotS Samurai. Today we're playing against Kajiwara and Kyongis. And I'm guessing that's a reference to the Code Geass anime. Yeah, about co-op, me and Drunkard, who's, alias is Mr. Fluffykins. I just call him Drunk. We're going to start the FotS Samurai co-op. He does play a lot of campaign, just recently started playing multiplayer, so he's a pretty cool guy. I think you guys will like him. And we did talk to Fan about completing the regular Shogun co-op, and we did agree on a time this weekend, so hopefully more is going to come. So basically this map includes you spawning opposite to your teammate, and it's like a diamond basically. So here are my forces. I don't really have much. I've got a infantry marine, the French Marines. I've got a white bear with reloads. Look at that. Look at these guys, 60 reload skill. Got a red bear with reload 55, and then I have another black bear. So I've got a pretty good line infantry here, and the first enemy here is actually using a shogunate army. He has 3 Ariashigaru, 2 Naginata attendants, a bow Ashigaru, and 3 katana samurai, and then he has a light cav, mounted Naginata, and there's his general Yomo Goroshi. So he is marching towards a Drunkard here, who has his general's bodyguard, who's a melee general. You can see he's got 90 accuracy, which is absolutely ridiculous. He has the ensigns. StarCraft reference. StarCraft, lol. Star Trek reference. Been playing too much StarCraft lately. So these are his white bears. You can see he's giving them some reload. He's got more white bears here. One more white bear, and he did actually get a cannon unit here. That's probably going to be useless because he doesn't position it well. The battle starts with my opponent here. I totally missed the charge, did I? Yep, I totally missed the charge. There was basically a cav charge at my infantry to marine here, and they lost 18 men, but Drunkard helped me with his cav, and we were able to push the cav away. And this is going to be... let me put this on slow-mo here. This opponent, Kajiwara, has 3 spear levies. Then he has 3 red bears. And there's his general. Now, one thing about this battle is that when we had it, it was really lagging. Like, it was the units were stutter stepping, so commands were sort of hard to issue. But you can see Drunkard here is going to set up a beautiful concave, beautiful positioning, clear shots against these charging units that are all clumped up. A really bad play from Kyongis here. He's just marching his troops up in spear wall formation against a musket line. Not very smart. You want to spread those out and run forward, and you can see he's just simply marching into the muskets, which as I said isn't great. Drunkard is now going to launch an attack here at his general, and his cav is running uphill, so they're not going to be doing much. I'm going to move my general in here from the left, and we really want to rout this army as quick as we can before the second army here of Kajiwara comes in. And this was basically the plan, that we were to surround one player quickly, kill him, and then move on to the second one. So here we are. I've lined up my men. I'm taking shots into the backs of these guys, and me and Drunkard here launch an attack with our generals, and we're going to begin quickly routing the flank here of the enemy player, Kyongis. And you can see we're going to continue along this flank, and this is going to absolutely shatter these units here. At the same time now, my opponent Kajiwara is getting in range. You can see my infantry and marine are tired, so I'm going to try and pull them back, and hopefully my black bears can get some shots. But apparently they choose not to shoot, and here we go. Some of them aim. Oh! 45 kills. That is outstanding. And you can see they're going to get charged by Yarikachi from this side. And my infantry marine are going to get charged by spear levies on this side. And look at that. Did you see how some of them sort of stepped forward and starting fighting these Yarikachi? So you can see here these ones got sort of stuck. So this is going to allow most of my unit to actually stay firing because they are on guard mode. Here in the middle, Drunkard had great success. He routed basically the whole army of Kion Gias. And right now, things are looking pretty well. All that remains is our opponent here in the forest. He does have a good forest position. And I wanted to initially rest my troops here, so you can see that there's sort of like a hill, or like vision is obstructed. So if I put my units here, they'll basically rest. Because I'm pretty sure that Kajiura won't just, or Kajiwara, I don't know how to pronounce his name. I'm pretty sure he won't sort of run out of the forest. My general unfortunately does get hit in that fight, so that's not great. And that was basically with this bow unit that had come back, and I didn't notice them, and I don't even know if this actually happened in the replay. They're taking shots at my generals through the trees, and here we are now. You can see I'm sort of resting my troops. They don't have clear vision on our opponents, but neither does our opponent, so things are rather well. The only unit that doesn't have vision is this infantry marine, and you can see they are absolutely racking up the kills, like absolutely destroying this one unit of red bears here on this side. Look at this. This unit is just getting mowed down, and my infantry marine continuing to get more kills. Look at these stats: 92 reload skill and 77 accuracy, 222 kills. That's freaking amazing. That is just ridiculous. It's almost unfair to my opponent. Like, there's not really much he can do. He brought a lot of melee troops, but that didn't really help him, and his ally sort of did get caught. So I did kind of feel bad for our opponents in this battle, but Kajiwara here put up a good fight. Most of his units did survive for a long while, and he kept trying to fight. Now these units weren't there in the replay, so they are corrupt. The same thing happens for these units, and you can see Drunkard's forces seem to sort of be not in the fight anymore. He did have a lot of troops here that sort of lined up and attacked the flank of Kajiura, and I'm not really sure how to pronounce his name. Kajiura. So let's go ahead and fast forward here. Yeah, you can see Drunkard moves his troops in, and this is kind of weird here. This unit is just sort of standing there, and I guess is gonna watch the White Bears launch attacks at their allies. Come on, CA. We're all waiting for that patch that's gonna fix these replays. It's sort of a big deal. So anyway, now that my units are steady, are not very tired anymore, I'm going to bring them up. They are still tired, but I'm figuring now they can do good damage, so I'm going to bring them up, and they're going to get shot upon. But look, I don't know why they're not firing. Like, the enemy is visible right there, but they're doing this weird stutter step thing, and now they're just going to keep getting shot. And they're doing this weird stutter step bug. That's another huge bug that's been sort of messing up Fall of Samurai. It's really the main bug that I've sort of noticed, and you can see they're doing this weird stutter step and getting shot up at the same time. Over here, my infantry marine, 253 kills. No big deal. Yeah, just standard infantry marine stuff. And here we go, bringing these guys up now. They've also gotten some decent kills. And finally, this unit starts to open fire. So after a long period of stuttering, they're going to open fire at this red bear that's actually not really positioned too well in the woods. They're sort of not spread out. And now there goes his general, and I'm going to actually decide to do a front rush. And at this time, Drunkard had routed both of these units here, and you can see he's unlimbered his paired gun, limbered it here at a good position, and now they're just firing into the woods. And that is basically going to sum up this game. Drunkard's sending his general around to sort of deal with these units that were trying to capture the workshop, but that was basically the battle. I basically showed you this battle just to show you the map. It's a really interesting map. You spawn with really weird positions. You're not right next to your ally, so you basically have to make a judgment call and run run directly at one player and try to isolate them. and that's what we did, and that's why it worked. Like, if we were met with a frontal assault force of Kajura and then flanked by the Shogun player, things might have turned a little bit differently. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed that commentary. Do comment if you have any questions. I'll try to get them as soon as I can. And as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.